So I'm going to click record on this. If you don't want to be on it, there might be a way I might be able to block you out. I'll have to do that. I'll have to find a way, but that should be okay. Does anyone here, if you want me to block you out somehow, do you want me to do that or not?
That's fine.
We're all good?
All good.
It's all good, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Respect privacy though, guys. But we'll get started right now with this. We just got to, there we go, thumbs up. Thank you, Alison. Okay, I'm going to share a screen now with you all. Okay, so actually, we might just give it, no, it is 9:06, so everyone should have been here, so we got to get right into this team. So I'm just going to share a screen with you guys. So just let the screen do its thing, okay? And now, here we go. Can you guys all see this screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good?
Yeah.
So actually, I'll just quickly get out of that and get you into gallery view so I can see you all there. There we go. And now I'll get you back in here. There we go. Okay, so now I can see some of you. I can't see some of you, but I can hear everyone. Okay, so that's the one thing that I can definitely do. Okay, so firstly, it's great to have you all here for our 25th Shred Challenge, Shred and Strength. This has evolved since 2012 that we've been doing these challenges, and every challenge we do something a tiny bit different, as well for the next one. So really looking forward on helping you all, especially for those who it's been their first shred. I just have to give a few acknowledgements, some crazy acknowledgements. Actually, I don't want to embarrass anyone, but within 5 days, we've had some people lose up to 4 kilos. Yeah. Is it okay if I acknowledge that person?
Yeah, yep.
All right, Mark, he's right there, as well, Mark. This is one of our biggest losses we've ever had in LGFG history. Almost 3.8 kilos in 5 days. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, thanks, guys. My body's gone into shock. It feels I can just from dieting for the week. Yeah.
There you go. Mark, just so we're clear, you're not going on a starvation diet, are you?
No, I've been using the MyFitness plan and putting all the food that I'm eating throughout the day. Yep. My wife's been buying all the stuff and helped me with the meals. So, and plus I've been training every day. I've done 2 classes with the Tuesday and Thursday night with you guys, and then counting my steps and all that. So it's a complete turnaround, and I think my body's gone into shock.
Just give us a quick update, Mark. Do you feel, look, what you've been doing, have you been starving this week or what?
No, I started to have, I've been following the food plan and the meals, so I started having a meal before I went training. So when I got to training, I felt like I had plenty of energy. And then afterwards, I'd just come home and have something like a snack or a dessert, like a low-cal dessert. So, no, I felt like I've had energy as well from eating before I go training. And then not eating much at all till breakfast time.
Everyone, take note of what Mark said. He's got energy before and after. Now, a lot of people, when they do types of challenges like this, they put them on very low, like 800 to 1,000 calorie meal plans, and it just drains you. You are so tired, you are so fatigued, you are so hungry, and you are really angry, all the time, and a horrible person to be around. And look, it's not just you, it's everyone who goes on those kinds of plans. I'll put my hand up there. I've been in bodybuilding challenges where the last 4 weeks, you don't want to be around me, as well, put it that way. So what Mark just said is what I want everyone to go through and have that mindset, that you do not have to starve yourself in order to lose weight. He's lost a truckload of weight this week, and he's got energy. He's got energy, enthusiasm, everything. It probably feels like you're actually eating a lot more than what you're normally eating. Is that right, Mark?
Yeah, it does, because you are looking at what you're eating and taking note. And then just the mentality around it is that this is the amount of food I'm having for the day, and I can see what I had yesterday and the day before. So I'm into definitely the mindsets now, diet and stay in this challenge for the good 6 weeks, and then continue to eat the healthy stuff afterwards as well.
That's it. That's it. Excellent. Excellent. Very cool. And also we got a power couple, if they don't mind a bit of recognition there as well, Gemma and Hayden, who lost, I think, over together, combined over 5 kilos within the 5 days. Job well done, as well. Smashed it.
Awesome.
Right there.
Thank you.
Yeah, job well done, guys. And again, you guys are following the meal plan, doing MyFitnessPal, doing your own thing. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah, we're definitely following the MyFitnessPal and the meal plan. And I've just had breakfast and I'm so full right now. And it's not even boring meals for me because, the meal plan that you gave me is the vegetarian option, but it's so good. Yeah.
No, that's good. What about you, Hayden?
Yeah, no, it's been good. I've been using my time better. So when I do dinner, I'll do my next day's lunch at the same time.
Yeah, excellent.
And every spare moment I get, the other day, I finished work an hour earlier than Gemma did. So I just went for a walk around Jemison Park, and I walked around twice, and I just pumped in my steps. And then that evening, I went for another walk with Gemma. So I'm just taking every opportunity I can get to get my steps in, and just do that extra bit of effort, and it's paying off for me.
I love how Hayden just said that. He's looking to use his opportunity to exercise rather than exercise being a chore. So if you got that extra 30, 40 minutes somewhere, look where you can, as well. Look for that opportunity where you can go for a walk.
I haven't sat down and watched TV or played Xbox or anything like that. So I was like, I'm going to use it productively.
Yeah, very good, very good, very good, very good. Excellent. And last little bit of there's acknowledgements all around, but we won't get anywhere, as well throughout these workshops, dude. Matt Dunn, Matty, you lost. I know you lost between 2.5 and 3.5 kilos as well for the week, mate.
Yeah, 2.8.
2.8.
Wow.
Smashed it, mate. Smashed it.
Awesome.
Are you following the meal plans or doing MyFitnessPal or a combination like Mark, Gemma, and Hayden?
Not really following a meal plan at the moment, just trying to get my head around all that sort of stuff. But I sort of feel that MyFitnessPal is stopping me from having those tiny little snacks I shouldn't be eating.
Excellent.
Which has probably helped.
Very good, very good. I like a hybrid of what we're doing because it's not a matter of necessarily just following completely what I'm doing, but using MyFitnessPal, I feel, is the silver bullet you will have within this challenge because I've been in this industry for 17 years. Those who write down, or in this case, now we don't have to write down, that was old school back in the day, journal in their food in MyFitnessPal and know exactly the value of it, they always get the best results. As well, get guaranteed and long term, too, as long as you use it. So, job well done. There's a lot of you who have achieved some great results, but and well done. Super excited. There's 28 people in this challenge, and it's been pretty much a really good week all around so far, as we usually do at the start. So, job well done, everybody. Moving forward, we're going to get you right into this. Hopefully, this works. Okay, 1 second. Oh, here we go. All right, so team, now I put this this goal setting sheet, right in also the page. You can do this a little bit later. Christine, I can email this to you. That way you've got it there as well, and you can print it up. Now, team, it's very, very basic, but I always believe in goals, setting goals that you want to achieve. Now, I asked every single one of you in the text messages when you first sent me your weights, what do you want to achieve? This kind of gives you a more specific and detailed approach to that. So point number 1 here, as you can see, can you guys see that okay?
It's a bit small.
It is a bit small, isn't it? I just want to see if I can increase. No, I can't, unfortunately.
That's right. I can lean in and look. That's fine.
Yeah, but I will download. I put it in the members page, the shred page, and I'll email this to you, Christine, as well. I'll quickly read through it because I don't want you guys to all do it right then and there because that would take too long. But basically focusing on how much weight you want to lose in 6 weeks. Now, I get how stupid a question this could be, as well, because, hey, if I've got 20 kilos to lose, I want to lose 20 kilos in 6 weeks, don't I? Right? Well, I get that may be the goal, as well. However, is that realistic? And I firmly say no. you know, as well in 20 weeks. Sorry, in only 6 weeks. Usually the recommendation, team, is 1/2 kilo to 1 kilo a week. Usually. Now, depending on how much weight you have to lose, or you feel you have to lose, you could lose a lot more than that. We have had some clients probably 2 clients go into double digits, you know, in terms of like 10 plus kilos in the challenge, but they have had also the weight to lose. If you're only weighing at, say, 60 kilos and you're 5'5", and you want to lose 10, well, hey, that's not gonna happen, you know, as well, because that's too much weight loss from a percentage point of view in such a short period of time. Again, 1/2 kilo to 1 kilo a week is usually, you know, the healthy recommendation. But that being said, I like to focus on 2 goals. 1, a realistic goal, and then 2, what I call the BHAG goal. That's the big, hairy, audacious goal. The goal that you really, if I get that, I'll feel like $1 million by the end of the challenge. Now, you can do this in 2 ways. Focus on weight, or you can focus on dress size. So, because they don't often go together. Okay. Some of us saw in the previous challenge how much they came down by a few dress sizes. Alison, are you still there? No.
Yeah.
All right, you up?
Yeah,
Excellent.
I'm still here. Yeah,
Very good. Very good.
I've just muted myself and put my camera on. That's all.
No, that's cool. That's cool. Because I can only, when I'm doing it this view, when I share screens, I've only got 6 people, you know, as well there. So, but Alison, you saw in the last challenge, we saw a few people who,
Yep.
and I think even yourself, who, well, actually, you done very well weight loss wise, but you came down a few dress sizes too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I lost more I lost more centimeters than I did weight. But yeah, so.
I think you lost closer to like 40 centimeters or something like that. Crazy, for just off the top of my head, you know, as well. But it was excellent, and that's what they don't often go together sometimes. So that's why we get everyone to do both your measurements and your weight and your weigh-ins. So that way you're measuring both sides of things. So create a goal, whatever you think, you know, as well is realistic, but then something that's going to be, you know, that big, hairy, audacious goal. If I get there, you know, that'll be fantastic on both weight and dress size, please. Moving forward, point number 2, habits. So these are 3 new habits that you will implement throughout the course of the challenge. Now, give me a thumbs up, team, if you've downloaded the Healthy Habits Tracker. Very good. Very good. Bron, Antoinetta, yep.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
If not, I'll put it up anyway. Thank you there, Bron. Yeah, cool. No dramas. I'll post it up anyway. So, or a repost or pin it to the top. What that Healthy Habits Tracker is there, team. As you can see, we've identified, when I say we, myself, my trainers, my wife, we identified it. Habits, you know, that we deem, or especially myself, over the last 17 years that have helped clients lose weight and keep it off. The absolute number 1 is journaling down your food, you know, or planning your food. So you get 2 points for that. You get 2 points for getting 10,000 steps a day. You get another point for journaling your food in MyFitnessPal, another point for strength training, water, breakfast, sticking to your allocated, I'm just speaking off the top of my head now, allocated weigh-in, you know, allocated dessert. Now I don't have to speak off the top of my head because wife is there. Getting breakfast in and getting between 6 to 8 hours of sleep a day. 6 to 8 hours sleep a day. All those habits are absolutely necessary. Now, is it your goal to be 100% perfect in this challenge? The answer to that question is no. I know with going through habit change with clients over many years, it's really difficult to even implement one habit, you know, within your current regime. You do the best you can, but I want each of you guys right now to look at those Healthy Habits trackers, okay, or later on, and you are going to commit. Repeat, commit. This is, you do it day in, day out on these specific habits that you choose, not me, you know, as well. You got to buy into this, otherwise you're not going to fulfill it. So I would, again, highly encourage you, because, again, I've said it probably at least 4 or 5 times, those who lose the most weight get the best results. They put their food in MyFitnessPal. You know, okay? Or journal it down. It doesn't matter as long as it's done in front of you. If you want to go old school and put it down in a diary, completely up to you. But those who put their food in MyFitnessPal consistently, 9 times out of 10, always get the best results. Or stick to the meal plan, you know, but I will be doing learning the value of your food. Okay. Any questions at all with that, with the habits?
No.
No? No?
Oh, sorry, the dog's annoying me.
The dog's annoying.
Yeah.
All good.
With
Go, Ron.
the resistance training,
Yes.
if we go to boot camp, we don't have to do the resistance training.
You got it, Bron. You got it, because we got
So
resistance
what
training.
if we want those points for over the weekend, because the program says Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Oh, yeah.
So if we want those points over the weekend, we still have to do them?
Absolutely, you do. Yeah, absolutely. So I know the program's got Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because that's just generically done, because I don't know everyone's schedule. But yes, if you want those extra points on the weekend, you've got to do the strength training program, or a program that you may have. If you work with another trainer or train at a gym, got a home gym, completely up to you, you know, as well, your call. But good question, Bron.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Matt Dunn, are you still there?
Yeah, still here.
Cool. Excellent, mate. So again, sorry, I've only got limited screens that I can see. Any questions at all, team?
No.
No, we're all good. Okay, moving forward. Okay, what reward will I give myself if I achieve my goal? Team, it's good that you use this as an exercise that, you know, just like I was going to say, we all work our butts off throughout the year, then we look forward to a holiday. I know this year has been a bit disruptive for that, but if it's all work and no play, it makes the whole exercise very, very dull. So give yourself some kind of reward, you know, that you're working towards, whether it being, you know, a domestic holiday within New South Wales, getting yourself a massage, buying something, you know, that really cements, you know, how you look, okay, and feel at the end of this 6 weeks would be brilliant, especially if you go down a dress size, because that piece of clothing also isn't just clothing. It becomes a trophy, a sense of achievement that you have, that knowing that, hey, this is what and every single time, hey, if we bounce around with weight, even outside of this challenge, you will know that, hey, when I've done the shred and strength challenge, I got into this. I know what I got to do, and identifying these habits will get me there. I like a piece of clothing, you know, as well, because again, because you can feel it too when you get into it. You know exactly what that feels like. If you say lose 5 kilos and you go down a dress size, you know exactly what that feels, as opposed to rewarding yourself with food. Now, I'm going to put my harsh trainer hat on. Team, you are not a dog. Don't reward yourself with food. Okay. Yeah. It's just so we're very, very clear. Okay, on that one. Okay. Again, harsh trainer hat on. Okay. I hear people, you know, losing massive amounts of weight. It says, oh, you know, are really craving Macca's. I'm going to go to Macca's. Oh, mate, you know, as well like that. You know, firstly, you should have had a cheat meal once a week. That way you don't have those cravings, you know, as well. And that is in the meal plan, by the way. So look forward to a cheat meal once a week. Just so we're clear, not a cheat day meal. Okay. But yeah, please reward yourself with something other than food. Okay.
Does that include the entree? And dessert as well.
You make a good point there, you know, as well there, Mark, you know, as well. However, yeah, try keep it cheap main. Okay? Cheap main. Okay, yeah. Cheeky bugger. Okay. All right. Okay. So moving forward, again, point 4, give yourself a non-reward if you don't achieve your goal. This is seen as, I believe in motivating yourself with both the carrot and the stick, you know, so something that, you know, will really make it difficult for you. So we had one person in a challenge a while back say that she didn't want to, she can't go on social media for an entire week. And that was harsh enough for her to motivate her rather than the reward. So whatever it is, make it real for you. But if it's something you can really do without and it's not really an issue, then, you know, it's not, you know, it's not harsh enough. You know, well, maybe like going without chocolate or coffee for a week, you know, or something along those lines. Okay. And last point, number 5, who you will be accountable to. Now, you're all accountable to me, as well, without a shadow of a doubt. However, you want to find someone as well who will put it on you, if you're not doing what you're meant to be doing. Now, that can be your partner. I'm looking at, a couple here that are looking at each other, it's all lovey-dovey. Guys, I'm not too sure, you guys look like a great power couple, but personally, I think having that harsh person who is a friend, but still that very abrupt person that we all have in our life, that will put it on us. Sometimes it can be our partner, as well. Antoinetta, I know that will be Steve for you.
Yep.
And Antoinetta, please be like that to Steve too. You're going to help me out a lot, in that way as well. Yeah, okay. But find that person who will put it on you. Not saying, like, if you eat a muffin right in front of them, and it's that person that said, really, should you be eating that? That's the kind of person you want. Not the person saying, oh, there, you've had a hard week, you deserve it. No, that person is not going to help you, okay? Not for what we're trying to achieve here. Again, putting harsh trainer hat on, they won't help you that way. They're lovely, good friends, but not going to help you in this challenge. All right, okay. Moving on. Okay, we're going to get right into this. Okay, come on. So this is for you guys to fill out. Come on. What's going on here? Okay, sorry, team. Just 1 second. I'll get out of this and I'll get back into it. There we go. Guidelines. So, team, just going over, I'm going to rush over this very quickly because I want to make sure we get enough time with nutrition for the workshop. Points that you've joined the Facebook page. Now, I know majority of you all have. Christine, we're all good. Not a problem there. Yeah, you're all, just give me a non-verbal cue, guys. Thumbs up if you're a part of the Facebook page. Yep, all good. All good. Excellent. Matt, I can't see you, but I assume you're in there. Yes? Matt, Allison?
Yeah.
Yep, all good. No dramas. Okay, point number 2, you've downloaded the meal and training programs. Yes? Thumbs up again. Yep. Good. Okay. All right. That you have, you've sent your weights. You've all sent them that I can see through. Yeah, every single one of them. I know you've sent me both your weights and your measurements. Very good. Point number 4, you're sticking to the meal plan or using MyFitnessPal, or you're using a calorie range of 14 to 1700 for females. I personally think 1200 is too low. If you're going to 1200, up your calories, okay? And guys, we can go between 19 and 2500 calories. So if you're wondering why the girls are getting so much more calories, it's because, largely we have more muscle mass, and, generally 9 times out of 10, we are, that little bit bigger too. But usually it comes into muscle mass, testosterone. That's why we have, as well, more calories, okay? Now, we can give yourself this range, but I want you to not go lower than that, though, as well. If you are, up it a little bit, because even if you've seen great results, that will slow down rapidly. And you'll hit a massive plateau, and whatever you've achieved maybe this week, that will be it. As well, you need to make sure you're within this range, because otherwise your body won't process that body fat as well as it currently is right now. Okay. Any questions on that one quickly?
Does it matter, Denver, what you up it with? Like, say you're going under and you decide to have another steak or maybe a pure blonde low carb beer. Does it matter what you choose?
I love that. Personally, I prefer, if you're ever gonna try up your calories with anything, try up it with the main macronutrients, so protein, fat, and carbs. Preferably, if you can, protein. So your steak, perfect. Your low carb beer, on the other hand, as well, that way, alcohol, the body struggles, if not finds it impossible, to break down alcohol and then convert that to energy. There's a phrase called empty calories, and it's used with alcohol. Now, empty calories means that you're drinking, say you're pure blonde, you've got about 100, 120 calories in that can or whatever it is. You cannot use that 120 calories to energy or exercise or Just general well-being.
Okay, right.
So,
Yep.
however, it still falls within your budget of calories. So from that point of view, you can still do it, you know, as well, from purely a science point of view. From an observation point of view with these challenges, I will say those who consistently drink, and consistently drinking meaning most nights of the week, you know, 3 to 4, they struggle the most, you know, as well to lose weight. I will say that hands down. It's not necessarily proven in science, but through observation, because it's usually calories in versus calories out, but pure observation, those who drink in excess of 3 or more nights a week struggle the most, because your body really struggles to break down, you know, as all that. And by doing that, it slows down all metabolic processes that are going to help you burn up body fat. It is a depressant.
Right.
Even though it may make you feel good, alcohol is considered to be a depressant in its nature of drug, you know, drug classification. So it slows down everything. Okay, so but you can have one, Mark, to answer your question.
Okay, great.
All right. Okay, I'm not going to take it away, because then to take away all alcohol for some people, it's like, I'm out of the challenge. I'm packing up stumps. I'm out of here. You know, so I get it. Just have your one. Okay, not a problem. Point number 6, you're now using some Fitbit or pedometer tracker. You know, highly recommend, if you don't, to get one, you know, something. Antoinetta, you got one the other day, did you?
Yeah, I brought one yesterday.
Excellent.
The Fitbit, yeah.
Perfect.
Yes, but I didn't realise, when you go to sleep, do you have to say you're going to sleep?
No. You could just that's just another option. Just another option. Yeah.
Right.
If you want to, if you wear it, like my wife. Do you want to pop in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. This is my wife, by the way, Clorinda. Clorinda, everyone.
Morning.
Clorinda wears the Fitbit throughout the night. I can't wear jewelry. I just struggle. But the good thing about wearing it is you get all this data that lets you know the quality of your sleep too. So.
Yeah, so I really like data. I'm a bit of a nerd there. So it tracks your sleep, but not just how long you're asleep for. But if you've got one that tracks your heart rate, based on your heart rate and the consistency, it also tracks whether you're in like deep sleep or light sleep, and how many times you're sort of having interrupted sleep. But yeah, it's optional, but I kind of like the data. And then you can think about it. Well, if I had a bad night's sleep, what did I do differently? Did I eat too late? Did I, you know, watch something too late? You know what I mean? It just kind of helps you. It's helped me establish some good sleep routines and get better quality sleep.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but you don't have to Antoinette, you know. Yeah. So yeah, all that I'm really looking for the purpose of the challenge is really steps and something to keep you accountable. That way, you know, you're getting your activity throughout the day. Because I firmly believe we're all busy in our head, but whether or not our body's physical enough to do weight loss, that's a different story. That's where the Fitbit comes in handy. All right, now moving on. If you've got any questions about weight loss, exercise, nutrition, please let me know. Post it in the group. Remember, there's no such thing as a stupid question, only the one not asked as far as I'm concerned. Okay? Next point, there'll be a leaderboard. Now, with this leaderboard, especially for those of you who haven't done this challenge before, no one knows your weight, and they never will unless you want them to. Okay? All they'll know in the leaderboards is your percentage weight loss, okay, your percentage measurement loss, and the points that you have for your habits, you know, your habits tracker, okay, that you fill out. So there'll be on Monday coming up next week, there'll be 2 leaderboards, a weigh-in and a points, okay, points leaderboard. On week 3, when you all give me your measurements, for the following time, then I'll put up a measurements leaderboard. But again, it's a percentage loss. Okay, no one knows your weight or your current measurements. Are we clear on that, team?
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Yep. Excellent. And again, your measurements are done fortnightly. However, it should say in this, you've already done them week 1. Okay, but then it's also going to be done on week 3 and then the final week. So then week 6 of the challenge. Okay. Because otherwise, if we do it again at 2, then 4, then 5, and 6, it just works better that way. You know, if we do the measurements that way. Okay, team. So again, weeks 1, 3, and 6. All good?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, moving on. All right, I might have missed a slide, but that's okay. 1 second, sorry, team. I think I just missed a slide. Oh, yep, there we go. All right, here we go. We're back. Okay, so team, if you haven't seen already, this is the Healthy Habits Tracker. Okay, so I'll pin this up to top part of the our page. Christine, you've got this, yes? Yep, perfect. Excellent. All right, so, but if you're on the Facebook page, I'll pin it right up to the top. I want everyone to print this out, okay? And and put it somewhere where you're going to see it consistently. That way, it's always an easy habit that you can keep looking at. One thing I usually do, but I think I've left in the car, I normally always have it by my side, that helped me in the challenge, was to keep a bottle of water with me. Because I noticed in the last challenge, it was cold. One of the number one habits we all struggled with was getting our 2 liters of water a day. And I did too. I thought I was, but then I had a 2-liter bottle. And since that last challenge, I've done it consistently, day in, day out, regardless of the weather, because it's in front of me. Whatever is in front of you will be consumed, whether it's good or bad, unfortunately. Okay, so that's where it's good to also do a pantry clean out and make sure you popping it? Yeah, a pantry clean out and make sure you got your food out of it, all the bad food that are going to tempt you to get it out of the house, out of the kitchen. If you live with the person that you're currently doing the shred with, maybe it's a negotiation, like that. But either way, you guys can work that out. But quickly going through this, you get 2 points for planning your meals. You get another 2 points for getting 10,000 steps. You get a point for getting your resistance training, okay? You get your 1 point for 2 to 3 liters of water. You get your point for having breakfast. 1 point for using MyFitnessPal. Another point for sticking to your allocated dessert. And a last point for getting between 6 to 8 hours of sleep. That's a big one right there at the end. I'll put my hand up and say I just get over 6 hours of sleep a night. But if you're getting under that, your body's going to be very fatigued. Your body's very fatigued. How do you think you're going to get your energy, team? Question to everyone, okay? Bronwyn, I'm going to pick on you.
Sleep.
Sorry?
I know. Sleep. If I don't get enough sleep, I am absolutely screwed.
Yeah. How are your food habits?
Yeah, I think that if you
Exactly.
don't get enough sleep,
Yeah, basically, team, your food will be going out of control. So your amount of sleep and your appetite have a direct correlation. So if you're not getting enough sleep, you are going to get your energy from somewhere else. You're going to get it from foods that are very high in carbs because that is our natural energy source. Carbohydrates, to its basic component, is energy. And we need energy. I'm not against carbs, by the way, but you have more of that, especially if you're going really low on your sleep. So that's a really big one there, team, to make sure you're getting enough sleep overnight. And if you get the opportunity to have a siesta, I'll put my hand up because I'm usually early morning with clients. Then I have a break in the middle of the day. Then I'm back again in the afternoon, evening with clients. I try to have a 30 to 45-minute power nap. And then bang, and then I'm okay. If you get that opportunity, great, okay? But if you don't, then you got to make sure you get, a decent amount of sleep overnight. Okay, team?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Moving on, okay, and relatively quick. Now, this is the one thing that we've changed up in this challenge, team. So as we can see, this slide, we've got 18 to 2,500 calories for males, okay? And you're also trying to get between 130 to 150 grams of protein a day, okay? So in MyFitnessPal, I put up a little video, okay, on how to do this. I also think, Christine, did I share that video with you too? Yep, all good, excellent, okay, on how to do that. So you got to look at what foods you can eat, okay, to bump up your protein. Now, the meal plans, generally, you'll get pretty close to that. If not, you'll completely achieve it. But if you don't, that's where you got to look at how you can increase your protein throughout the day. So again, guys, you got between 130 to 150 grams of protein with 18 to 2,500 calories. Ladies, you've got between 14 and 1,700 calories per day, but trying to get 80 to 100 grams of protein. Now, can we get through? This is where I like to be a little bit more hands-on. Can we get a few ideas here, team, that we've learned how we can get our protein up throughout the day? Bron?
A little bit more meat in my lunch,
A little bit,
as well as my dinner, or a protein shake.
a little bit more meat, lunch, dinner, protein shake. Very good. Wifey, did you want to chuck in one?
Yep. It's a little bit harder for me at the moment because I've kind of cut down on one protein shake, which I was having with breakfast. I don't do that anymore. So I've got to make sure I get protein in my snacks. So having a chobani at some stage during the day, having some extra, like some cheese, things like that. But otherwise, and I'm going to talk about a protein dessert too. But otherwise, I really struggle if I don't incorporate it into my snacks too.
Cool. Excellent. Anyone else found some good ways on how they can increase their protein throughout the day? Nope, I'll give you a few more ideas. Eggs in the morning straight away. If you have 2 eggs, you get about 9 grams of protein, 9 to 10 grams of protein per egg. Straight away, right in that. Sometimes I have that and salmon if I'm going for a low carb, high fat, high protein breakfast. Salmon's an excellent way, to get there, and good fats on top of that as well. Your protein bars are excellent as a snack throughout the day, and there's such a wide variety. I'll encourage you all to go to Chemist Warehouse. One, you get the best rates, as well. They're the cheapest there, but the widest variety of different protein bars. And now they have vegetarian protein bars. They have vegan protein bars. They have, for those of us who aren't vegan or vegetarian, as well, they have all other kinds of protein bars as well there. And a massive variety. They have cookies, protein cookies. They got protein, just about everything there. So it's a good place to go to have a fair few options. And I will recommend buy the smallest quantity you can of whatever you choose if you've never had it before. That way, if you don't like it, at least it's not a total loss. Okay? Mm-hmm. All good. But I want everyone, this is the one thing we're doing different in this challenge, is to see how we can bump up that protein that little bit more, because those who also have that little bit extra protein typically lose that weight that little bit quicker. Okay? All right. I'm going to send this particular load of high calorie snacks to all of you in the page, because it is very worthwhile to actually go through. I'm going to quickly go through just one example. Now, team, there's a lot here. As you can see, I'll take you to the option second from the bottom as it's the most dramatic. Now, team, this is based on a 70-kilo female, okay, eating the high-calorie food option. Okay, so say, again, 70-kilo female eating a slice of chocolate cake that you're having this every single day. So as you can see, that's 505 calories. I'm going all the way down the bottom. Okay, second from the bottom from the high calorie. 505 calories. Okay, so this is going over your budget for the day of calories. So if this person done this, okay, let's just call her Anne for the sake of it. Okay, Anne now is basically having that, and she's doing that daily. As you can see in the second from the far right, if she'd done that day in, day out, over the course of an entire year, went over 500 calories, she will gain 19.6 kilos over the course of a year. This is what the science tells us, okay? Going over by that much. Now say Anne has joined my shred challenge. And now instead of having the chopped mud cake, she's having a fruit salad, okay? She's saving herself 413 calories a day, which works out to be 83 minutes of brisk walking over the course of every day. Say she does this day in, day out for a whole year, not 6 weeks, a whole year, she will lose 19.6, as well, kilos over the course of that by saving that. Now, this is just in a snack, as well there, as well, just so we're clear. These are the power of looking at every single meal and not trying to take them down completely. You're still getting something in there, but just reducing the portion sizes or the calories. The calorie density of those ones, and especially if you've been to the coffee club here in Penrith, they're all pretty much 9 out of 10 of those cakes that you can see, those slices, in that cabinet. So if you're having one of those, pretty much, it's huge. It's massive. It's all like 505 calories there for a chocolate mud cake. Team, that's in a quarter pounder at McDonald's, that's only 530 calories, giving you an understanding. And that's meant to be more of a meal as opposed to a snack. Okay. So there's a bunch here. I'm going to put this, either email it or put it in the page, because I want to get more hands-on with and getting wifey into showing everyone some of the foods here. So we're going to move right on with that. Okay, I'll skip that. Oops, go playtime. Okay. All right, team. So wifey's now going to... You got to stop. Sorry, I'll stop the screen and I'll let her in. Yep. There you all are. Okay, I'll let wifey in. There we go. All right, so now wifey's going to take us on because we've got two devices. That way I can still be here. All good, babe?
Yep, hang on, I just...
Sorry, Tam, just one sec. She's just muting herself, but then to be able to actually see her. Right. While we're going through here, team, while we're waiting, any questions at all with the meal plan so far?
Oh, I just got one that my wife's asking, Denver. Sorry.
Yeah, great. Go for it.
Are you staying under the amount of carbs? Hey, Denver.
Hey.
Just a quick question.
How you going?
How you going?
Good, thank you.
Just a quick question.
Yep.
Like, okay, obviously Mark's staying under his required calorie count,
Yep.
but does it matter how much carbs he has, or should he be staying under a certain amount of carbs? Is that a goal or not, or it doesn't matter?
No, generally, I would prefer him to be under, say, 200 grams, which is heaps, by the way, at this point, is all like that of carbs. But probably you're going to be well under that anyway, I think, right now with that, if you're following the meal plan. So, yeah, but probably about, personally, I'm on 220 and I'm at 75 kilos. So for Mark, as well, I would say, probably, keep it up, no more than say, I'll probably restrict you a bit more between that, say, 160 to 180.
Okay, yeah. Because when I'm buying stuff, I'll choose bread, but one might be, 40 and the other one's a 20. So
no, go 40. I prefer you going high calorie to start with, high carb. Yeah.
Okay, all right, thanks.
No, good question. Love it. And hello, random cat, walk across the screen. There you go. Excellent. Love it. All right, Tabe. Ready, Wuffy? Yeah, okay. Corinda's going to take us through some meals now. Okay. So everyone paying attention to Corinda.
Okay, so normally we would have these out. Can you turn yours down?
Yeah.
Normally we would have these samples and sort of display out for you to have a little look at and pick up products and have a look through. I will also take photos of some of the products that are here and so that you can have a look at things that you might want to buy and add into your meal plan. So we've got a whole dining table full of different things here. I'll start with bread and sort of, some breakfast ideas. So the oats are a really great option, and I know that's in the meal plan, but you might not realize that the English muffins, they're only 127 calories per muffin. So I'm actually using them as my lunches at the moment, but they're a really good one to add into breakfast or even a snack if you're struggling to kind of get your calories to where they need to be.
Sorry, Corinda, can you stop for a second? Can I just get a non-verbal cue from everyone to make sure we can hear Corinda okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can.
Yeah,
we're all good. Okay, cool. You're good. Yes.
There's a lot of reverb, but a lot of reverb.
Yeah. Okay.
Shall I turn my?
I'm
mute. Or should I just mute myself? Oh no.
You can mute yourself.
Yeah. Is your on?
Yes.
There we go.
Okay. Should be a little bit better now. The sandwich thing, there's this brand and there's the Tip Top. These are only 100 calories and they're a really good alternative for bread if you're trying to keep things like a little bit low calorie, or we like to use them to make burgers as well. And the sandwich thins, sorry, not the sandwich thins, the wraps, mountain bread wraps are also a really good one. Again, a light wrap, they're only around 70 calories. I like to use them as a bit of a pizza base as well. So there are a couple of sort of bread ideas there. Then we're going to move on to some easy sort of dinners and easy sort of main meals. And some of the things here, and feel free to come over, baby, if you want to do this. Pre-portioned things are quite easy. Things like your kangaroo sausages and your fish. We get all these fish options from Aldi. So barramundi, pre-portioned salmon's probably our favourite.
Team, salmon in the air fryer is the best thing ever. If you don't have an air fryer, firstly, you don't have an air fryer. So that the salmon is incredible, you know, as well in an air fryer there too. So and Aldi, very, very basic, very cost effective, comes already portioned together. It's one of my favorite meals, you know, as well, that out of the three that we've got here.
A couple more of our sort of main favorites for dinner are things like the steam fresh fish. Okay, really simple in the microwave, and then some vegetables, and that's a really easy dinner there. Again, set and forget, pop it in the microwave, go do your thing, get other things ready, and you're good to go. Pasta, again, a main thing is not feeling like you're missing out too much. So a couple of really good pasta options. This one's available from Coles. It is very low calorie and very high protein with the soybean fettuccine, and it makes a really big serve. But then you've also got things like your pulse pasta, which again is a higher protein pasta. And a new thing we found at Aldi just last week were frozen zucchini noodles. Low calorie, not the most tasty, but again, a quick option. And the portion is really only for 1 to 2 people. It says 4 on the back. Don't believe it. It's a lot smaller, but again, it's a straight from frozen is how you cook those ones.
Team, this is a favorite for me personally because pulse pasta. So basically, as you can see there, it's got peas, lentils, chickpeas, and beans basically right there. So the thing with it, though, the protein is really, really high. So for our resident vegans, vegetarians, not sure if you can see that. Yeah, you probably can't. This isn't the Pulse brand within San Remo is can you put them? Yeah, within San Remo is excellent, you know, because it will get your protein up there much easier. Again, for our vegetarians and vegans.
Okay. Yeah, and this one is even higher protein than that one, the soybean fettuccine. Yeah,
okay.
It's even higher. So on this one per serve, you get your 7.5 grams of protein. But because the calories are so low, like that's only 60 calories, you can easily have a bigger serve if you need to.
What's per serve size? Yeah. Okay, all good. All right. Okay.
Okay, a couple of other easy meal options. Very high protein is, I think Kurt during the week, she had a tuna and beans one and she posted that in the group. But your tuna slices, Serena, some of the pre-packaged tuna options are also really fantastic there. And simple things like, you know, U-Foods. If you're really struggling, Lean Cuisines, U-Foods, whatever's sort of on special. And there's a lot of other brands as well at Aldi, Coles, Woolies. They're pre-packaged, they're predetermined, but do check ones which are higher protein and lower carb, and also check the fat. So they might be fairly low calorie, but they might be very high carb and very high fat. So check out the ones for the higher protein options there as well. Another thing that sometimes gets asked is, yeah, I don't want my food to be boring, and there's no reason for it to be boring. Gravy options, low calorie. Your Gravox mix is only about 30 calories per serve. This one's even lower from Coles. But then even simple things like subbing out your tomato and barbecue sauce for the no sugar added varieties makes a big difference and will save you calories.
And team, it actually, and even though that doesn't sound very, I know it doesn't sound very sexy, these barbecue and this tomato sauce, it's actually really nice. Still, it actually tastes fine. So, and you can have just that little bit more of it. And they're actually, with tomato and barbecue sauce, it's actually really difficult to get your calories up unless you make whatever your meal to be like a soup bowl or a laksa, you know, as well with tomato sauce, you know. So otherwise, don't think that tomato sauce is the enemy. You know, it's not. Just don't go too mental with it, and you'll be okay. All right, all good. Thank you.
And things like this deli style Dijonnaise, if you're after sort of a creamy dressing or something to go on your burger or your salad, this one is also under the 30 calorie mark there too. Okay, let's move into some snacks and then some desserts, some fun stuff. Pre-portioned again is really good because it means you kind of only stick to what you have. We've all been there. If you open a big bag of chips or a big bag of popcorn, you're probably going to eat the big bag of chips or the big bag of popcorn. So having it pre-portioned, this is one of Denver's tricks. He loves these packs of popcorn. I think we've actually moved to the Aldi brand now, but
I am a child at heart, team, so I do love my snacks. You know, so but these ones are great because again, it's portioned in just a bag that's only 100 grams. You know, as well. Yeah, but it's only 100 calories and a 20-gram bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of these are around the 80 to 100 mark for snacks. I will take photos and put them in the group. Any questions at the moment? No. No. Okay. We'll move on. Again, now we're moving into some more sort of snack protein ideas and dessert, my favorite part. Water. Struggling with water sometimes, cordial makes that a lot easier. The diet cordials, doesn't matter what brand or flavor, but the diet cordials are normally under 20 calories per serve, and you can drink quite a bit of it. I have a half-litre big sort of sippy cup almost of cordial with dinner each night, and that one, it keeps me feeling full, and two, helps me with my water. Some great low-calorie and protein snacks here. So these nut bars are fantastic. 10 grams of protein, similar fat and carb content, but a really fantastic one during the day, you know, morning tea, afternoon tea, where you really need a bit of energy, but good to also get your protein in. The nut butters are a good fat carb mix as well, just under 200 calories. Corn thins, these are the cheese ones. These are our favorite, but they make a fantastic snack as well. The plain or the cheese ones. You can have 3 of those for under 100 calories. And then if you want to bump up your protein, add some ham or cheese onto them as well. Let's get into some other bits and pieces. Just so handy desserts / snacks. The Fiber One brownies are under 100 calories. You can have a Fiber One brownie, add some yogurt, or heat it in the microwave and add some ice cream. And you feel like you're having cake and ice cream, which is a great idea and makes anyone happy, I reckon. Fiber One popcorn bars, again, under 100 calories. No protein really, but again, just makes you feel like, you know, pair it with a cup of tea or a big drink. And that really helps those cravings when they hit. The For Me Zero yogurt, super versatile, comes in the 6 packs too. But great with fruit, low calorie. You can have a huge serve of just under 200 grams for 70 calories. Chuck in some strawberries, chuck in with maybe some jelly, and you've got a really big, satisfying snack for, you know, under 150 calories for about 400 grams of food. The jelly, we always have some ready to go in the fridge. Low calorie, you can add it with ice cream, you can add it with yogurt, you can add it with fruit, and it tastes exactly like normal jelly. You can
7 calories.
7 calories per serve there.
And you can have a whole bowl, team. That's a good thing about jelly, you know, as well. 7 calories for an entire bowl. If you want to eat the whole bowl, that's your choice. I've done that before in challenges, and it's great because it just tricks my mind thinking I'm having something huge. But for 7 calories, whatever, I'm going to do that, you know, as well. So, which is excellent.
Okay, let's move into some other desserts and things, because sometimes people think that if they're in a challenge, you know, if they're trying to lose weight, they can't have dessert, and they deny themselves, and then we all know what happens. At some point, you are going to maybe binge a little bit. So we want to make sure that you're not missing. No, sorry, I'm going to move over there. Okay, so some really good finds. Okay, making you feel like you're not missing out. The Peter's Light and Creamy ice cream comes in a number of different flavors. You can have a decent serve for just over 100 calories there. Pair it with some fruit or jelly, and you've got a really satisfying dessert. These are the Aldi version of the Gay Time, basically, and it's under 180 calories. So that's quite a decent dessert there if you've left your budget there and you want to feel like you're having a treat. Skinny Cow, we've talked a bit about before. Good, again, portion control between 120 and 150 calories. But if you're looking for something more cost effective, definitely go with the light and creamy. Or my latest favorite, if you haven't tried this from Aldi, you are seriously missing out. The Kenny's high protein really, but who really eats ice cream for protein? But tastes amazing. This is my favorite one, the salted caramel. The entire tub is 300 calories.
And you're getting about...
And you're getting 10 grams. You're getting 10 grams of protein for half a tub. So I normally have half a tub at a time, which is 150 calories, and I'm getting an extra 10 grams of protein. That is my latest favorite, okay? And it's cheap. It's half the price of some of the other low-calorie ice creams. 20 grams of protein for the whole tub. For the Kenny's, also comes in cookie dough. We really love the salted caramel.
Yeah, this is a favorite, the salted caramel. Yeah, and it's cheap, team. You know, well, Aldi. Yeah, so.
Another dessert that I've gotten onto recently. This is one you have to order online or go to a supplement store. It's called Muscle Nation Casein Custard. Okay. I really love custard. I love pairing it with jelly and with strawberries at the moment, and that helps me get an extra 25 grams of protein in my day. It is worth a try. If anyone's interested in trying, happy to, put a serve in a Ziploc bag and Denver can get it to you when you're training. Because it's about $60 a tub, but you do get 30 serves out of it there. So, if you're interested in that, let us know. And I can also send you a link to where you can get that from. Comes in flavors, but a really easy way for me to get my protein up. Was there a question there?
Yeah. With that custard stuff, a friend of mine gave me a tub. I tried to make it and it killed me. But
no good?
Not making it right.
Okay. How did you mess up putting water with it, Bron?
I'm not quite sure. But it was just way too much. That's my bugger off.
Do I need to do a little video of how to make custard?
Yes, please.
Okay, no problem. Well, I can do that.
Great with eggs and cream, but with that, nah, I suck.
Love it, Bron.
No
Love it, Bron.
worries.
I love the question. Now, this is good. This is really good. This is really good. Excellent.
But, dessert is something that it's important. If you're a dessert person like I am, it's important to have, low-calorie chocolate options. This one's from Coles, or an ice cream, something to look forward to. And another trick I do... Sorry?
How often would you recommend having that sort of dessert in a week, like every night, or if you eat? Yeah?
Yeah, Mark, you can have all these desserts, everything that we're doing here, you can have this at any time. This is not something that you're thinking we're trying to cheat with. No, not at all. This is healthy, real-life living, as well, stuff that you can have on a daily basis.
Right,
Absolutely you can. Yeah. Yeah, no dramas, Matt. I can see that you got to go, mate. Okay, take care, champ. Okay.
The other thing that I will pre-log my dessert in when I'm planning out my day, so that I know I won't get to the end of the day and not be able to have dessert, basically, because it's something that I like to have in the night, so I'll factor it into my day when I'm planning. And just a couple of protein things that we said quickly. These are all from Chemist Warehouse. This is a protein cookie. This is one of Denver's favorites. It's got 13 grams of protein for 160 calories.
Chocolate cookie team, the winner.
Yep. Protein crunch bars, deluxe protein bars. This one is actually a lot like a Snickers. This is called peanut crunch flavor. But we get them all from Chemist Warehouse there. Yep, we get them all from Chemist Warehouse and normally see what's on special. We also go to, Coles, Woolies, and check out which protein drinks are on special as well. Again, easy, check the calories, but you could normally get between 20 and 30 grams of protein per protein drink. But I'll put photos in the group.
Cool.
Sorry, guys, I've got to keep going. Sorry, I've got to keep going, so I'll watch the rest when I get back.
Yeah, no problem, Antoinette. You take care. We'll put some of this information in the group, okay?
All right, thank you. Bye.
Lovely to see you. Take care.
Bye.
Off. Okay. All right, team. Hear me? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Okay, team. So, moving on, we'll get back to our presentation. I know it's 10 o'clock, so I'm only going to show one quick example of what's left here. Okay, this is actually a good one to pick on. Okay, and alcohol. So, team, and I'm going to close with this. There's a fair few other slides, but I will put in a group. And Christine, don't worry, I'll make sure that I put this in a little package, a little email package, and I've got them all there together, okay? So, team, basically looking at here, we can see calories in wine. So, basically, for your average 150 ml glass, you've got 127 calories. And to burn that off, you've got to do 21 minutes of brisk walking to burn that one glass off. Okay. Beer is very comparable. Sorry, as you can see, for a 345 ml bottle. I've got to find out what brand that is because that sounds a bit low. Then vodka cruiser, you got 210 calories for a 330 ml bottle, and then you can see on the side the exercise you need to do to burn it off. Team, alcohol is something you still need to count. I've had this in previous challenges, you know, when I ask, oh, did you put your alcohol in MyFitnessPal? It says, oh, it's a liquid. You don't have to worry about that. No, you absolutely need to, because if you go on a bit of a bender and just say you have 5 wines and by the way, no one really has 150 mils when they have wine. When I've had people have wine, they're at least having the better part of 200 to 250 mils easy. So say you had 5 wines in this format, straight away there, you've got over 600 calories. And say you top it up with a couple of beers, then you've got like the better part of 800 to probably really 1,000 calories right there in alcohol. So remember what we said about alcohol though before? It's empty calories, meaning your body cannot digest that and use it for energy. If you go over your budget in calories and a large portion of those calories are coming from alcohol, you are going to store that. In other words, boys, it's going straight to the middle. It's going to the beer belly, you know, as well. Ladies, unfortunately, it's going to go the other way. It's going to go straight to your thighs or to your backside, because that's usually exactly the areas that we gain our body fat. Men typically in our stomachs, ladies usually in the backside and thighs. So that's where it's going to go if you go over your budget of calories for alcohol. We got a couple of other quick ones. We're all still there, yep?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Got a few other quick examples. Oh, God. Sorry. A few other quick examples. What do we got? Pasta. No, I want to quickly go to the meat one, actually.
Are we meant to be seeing what you're seeing? Because we can't.
You can't see anything? Yeah, no problem. All good. Then I'm going to get right here. Can you see? You can't see this? The burger comparison?
No, I can see you.
Ah, okay. Sorry. So you're just seeing me looking like an idiot there. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Here we go. All right.
There we
Okay. Here we go. All right. I'm going to close on this one, team. Okay. So basically with this burger comparison, you got a normal beef patty, then you got a lean beef patty, and then you got the solid gold kangaroo. Okay. Now, basically, as you can see here, the calories up the top per burger patty. And if you're not a vegetarian, if you are a vegetarian, look, just appreciate the research. Is all we got. Thank you, Jeff. We got, for a normal beef patty, we got 233 calories. For a lean beef patty, okay, as you can see there, this peppercorn one, you got 162 calories. For the solid gold kangaroo, you got only 105 calories per patty. Okay. Now, if you haven't tried kangaroo, firstly, before you give your impression, oh, I can't eat Skippy, you know, so give it a try first, unless you are a vegetarian, okay, which means, you know, it's a no-no, okay, but give it a try first, you know, as well, before you dismiss it completely. And the burger patties, or the sausages for that matter, is an excellent way to start with the roux. One, it's, as you can see there, it's very low in calories and super high in protein. As we can go down, here we can go down not to the carbs but to the protein, because this is a focus in this challenge. Per one patty of protein, one patty of kangaroo, you are getting 20 grams of protein. That's huge. That's massive. If you go over to the normal patty, so this is a quarter pounder equivalent, okay, that's giving you a quarter pounder or a Big Mac. That's only giving you 9 grams. But then now let's take it down even further. Look at the amount of fat you're getting for one normal beef patty is 20 grams. Now, guys, okay, we should only be getting no more than probably about 80 to 90 grams of fat. Ladies, far less, you know, as well, like that. So if you're getting the normal. However, look at our kangaroo. Look at our solid gold strong animal we have right here. Only 2.1. So it's 10 times leaner than a cow, okay, and basically twice as muscly as well, because it's got twice the muscle mass or the protein content there as well. So gram for gram, kangaroo is amazing. I will encourage you all who eat me, you know, as well, to go to give it a try. Or if you just are hands down, I'm not going to eat Skippy. Doesn't matter what you say, Denver. Fine, that's okay. But then try to look at the leaner options. This just tells me straight away, when I look at this, I can have 2 burgers every single day, you know, as well, with the roux. because I know a brioche bun is only about 150 calories. I know that only one slice of cheese is about 45 calories. Tomato sauce is pretty much negligible because it's only a tiny bit there. But I can have 2 burgers, 2 kangaroo burgers every single day if I'm a guy. Now, ladies, you can have really a double kangaroo burger. You can have 2 patties, because again, it's only 200 calories, and a brioche bun, and a slice of cheese, and you can have a burger still every day for lunch. I'm not joking, by the way. You're all looking at me like, okay, where's the punchline here, mate? You know, what's going on? You know, as well, like that. There is no punchline, you know, as well. If you do your research, you find out, you know, what's quality or not. And that's why you've got myself here in the challenge, Wifey, and all the trainers that have come, you know, right now and before, that we've done this research so you guys can find out these good calorie options. Kangaroo anything is fantastic. Just if you haven't given it a go, give it a go. But then if you're willing to, cook it on medium for just a little bit longer, okay, than normal steak. That's my only recommendation with that. But this is the price of looking at MyFitnessPal, doing your research, because from there you can make better decisions, okay? And that way you don't have to feel like you're going without. I know there's a lot of you that have done boring challenges where all you're eating is chicken breast, lettuce, and then egg whites on top of that. And I've done those for bodybuilding challenges. It's not sustainable, guys. You got to find what's going to be sustainable and what's going to help you long term. I don't want to. I don't want to get you know, help people lose 10 kilos only to gain 20 kilos and later on because they've deprived themselves. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, team, I'm going to close on that. I do apologize. I've run over time. I will be putting up these slides up as well because I'll quickly go through. Can you guys still see this?
Yeah.
Yep. So there's a meat comparison, burger comparison, sausages. There's also carb options, noodles, you know, things that we can get protein, rice, pasta was a big one. And then obviously we went into alcohol. But I'll be putting up this in the Facebook page or emailing it across where I can. Wifey's already put up some stuff on the Facebook page right now, okay, of some of those meal options that she briefly went through just about 5 minutes before. Team, any quick questions before, and I'll get out of this. Any quick questions at all before we get going?
Yes.
Yes, who said that?
Me.
Bronwyn, yeah, okay, question, Bronwyn.
If I only want to lose, say, 4 kilos, should I be sticking to more the 1,400 calories a day?
You're 100% correct. So, Tam, if you're on that lower end and you only want to lose that 3 to 5 kilos, you should be on the lower end of that calorie range, okay? If you have more, okay, so 5 or more, you need to be up on the higher end. And don't short circuit this process thinking that, hey, if I want to be, you know, leaner, shouldn't I just be eating leaner, like at the lower point? No, especially if your body has more weight to lose, because you're actually going to a weight loss plateau, you'll flatline. You need to come, it needs to be a gradual process. Otherwise, your body will just completely reject it. And you will train 5 days a week, eating very low calories, only to lose next to nothing. That I guarantee you. Yeah. But good question, Bron. Excellent. For the people we have here, Christine, any questions?
I actually had a question about sodium. So just looking at, because the numbers about, yeah, in terms of what I'm eating don't make much sense to me. So what's a good sodium level? Because my numbers seem to be high. I have no idea if they actually are or not.
Yeah. Does it on MyFitnessPal, does it say you're going over?
I don't think so, but it just seems like the number seems a lot higher than any other number.
Yeah. Oh, your sodium content will be, because it's usually in the anywhere between 1,100 to 2,000, you know, as well, kind of range it should be. But the recommended daily intake off the top of my head for sodium, I will get back to you on that one there, Christine. The thing with a lot of packaged things that are pre-packaged, they generally have a lot of salt. You are correct. So from that point of view, but have a look at MyFitnessPal when you go through it, because it also then if you scroll down to the bottom of it, of the nutrition, it'll give you, you'll see sodium in there, and just see if you're going over. The number should be bigger, you know, as well than your calories, without a shadow of a doubt. But just because it's a big number doesn't mean you're necessarily going bad, you know, if that makes sense. Yeah. Any other questions, Christine? No. Lovely to see you, by the way, Christine. You're the only person I haven't seen in the challenge. Okay, you know, as well, yeah, but great to see. Mark, any questions?
No, good, thanks.
No, is it significant other still there?
Maria? Yep, she's doing the ironing. Any questions? Any questions?
No, that was good. Just one main thing with the 2 answers about alcohol and about the carbs. That were the main things, yeah.
Yeah, Maria, try get him to cut down on the alcohol as much as you can, okay?
Don't worry. Yeah.
I had two pure blondes last night. I was going for a third, and she nearly tackled me.
I love that. I love that. That is beautiful. Beautiful. We all need someone like that. That is brilliant. Okay, excellent. Okay. Great job, Maria, if you can hear us. Okay. All good. Gemma and Hayden, any questions, guys?
Nah.
No, that's all.
All right.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, you're all good? Okay. No problems. All right. Well, thank you very much, Tam, for joining us, and especially via Zoom. I know this is not, for some of you, you've only done it a few times. Others, we do it on a daily basis. But thank you for joining us on Zoom. Great way we all can be connected, you know, so easily. And again, if you've got any questions, Sam, please let me know. Otherwise, enjoy this next part of your challenge, the weekend. Try to enjoy that one cheat meal. Again, not a cheat entree followed by a cheat main and then a cheat dessert and then cheat drinks, you know, as well. Then afterwards, it's a cheat meal. Okay. Enjoy it, you know, as well. And I look forward to seeing your results on Monday. Everyone have a great weekend. Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Okay, bye.